Career achievement can mean a lot of different things to different people. But for Dr. Cliff Lane, it has meant fighting some of the most devastating diseases the world has encountered during his 42-year career with the National Institutes of Health. From his research on HIV to combating Ebola to creating treatment guidelines for COVID-19, Cliff's work has saved countless lives all over the globe. So I am honored to present Cliff Lane with the Paul A. Volcker Career Achievement Medal.
Cliff has emerged as one of the most extraordinary, outstanding, and contributory physician scientists in the field. He has set the standard for the excellence of the design and the implementation of clinically, scientifically, and ethically sound clinical trials. So when you talk about who the ideal public servant is, I mean, just take a look at Cliff Lane's life, and it's almost like, you know, you open up the dictionary, public service, and you see Cliff's picture there.
One of the most impressive things about Cliff is the way he forges relationships and advocates for the people his work affects. Whether he's working on projects here at home or overseas, Cliff is deeply invested in the people working alongside him and the people he's working for.
You know, you have to, on your high school yearbook, say sort of what your goals are. So my goal was to identify a new disease and figure out ways to manage it or deal with it. I don't remember exactly what I said. So this is sort of something I've always had an interest in and, you know, I have a passion for. So I came to the NIH in 1979, and I came to the NIH because I wanted to study infectious diseases. If you really want to make a difference, the NIH was actually one of the few places in the country where that was possible.
Ebola is only one of the scary diseases Cliff has gone up against. Seriously, if there is a disease that has terrorized the world, Cliff has done serious battle with it. But Cliff is more than a fighter. The heart of his work is really about caring for people and making a difference in their lives.
So I came to the NIH, but then, you know, within a year or two of me being there, the first reports of what became known as HIV/AIDS started to surface. And given that this was the NIH, patients were admitted under protocols to study the disease. The patients would come in, we would see them. We could maybe do a little bit for whatever infection or cancer they might have had at the moment, but we couldn't do anything at that time to the underlying immune defect, and basically everybody went on to die. It was an unbelievably tragic time, while at the same time, it was one of those opportunities for which there could be an enormous public health impact. And so we brought in patients, we studied them, we treated their infections, and we tried a variety of ways to work on their immune systems. That was the first of a series of drugs that led to where we are today with, we know, close to normal life expectancies for patients because of the very effective antiviral drugs.
With the skills and experience that he has, Cliff could have gone into a number of different fields in the private sector, but he didn't. For over 4 decades, his heart has belonged to public service, and we are all better for it. I cannot express how grateful I am for all the work Dr. Lane has done for the world. So congratulations on this well-deserved award.
The best part of my career is the people I get to work with. I work with an unbelievable group of people at the NIH who will drop everything they're doing, you know, at a moment's notice to get on a plane and fly to South Africa to take care of HIV, or fly to Liberia to deal with Ebola. One of the great things about working at NIH is you're aligned with a mission, you're held accountable for accomplishing that mission. I think the work that we do, that NIH does, affects an enormous number of people.